Hello friends, most welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is a short introduction to psycholinguistics. First of all, we will discuss what psycholinguistics is. Then we will discuss some of the definitions of psycholinguistics by some prominent linguists. Then we will discuss a little about the historical background of psycholinguists, and at the end of the video we will discuss those topics that we study in psycholinguistics. So let's start it. Psycholinguistics is the study of the psychological and cognitive processes involved in the comprehension and production of language. It investigates how people acquire, use, comprehend, and produce language. Actually, psycholinguistics is an interdisciplinary field of study that combines the fields of psychology, linguistics, and cognitive science. It examines how language is processed in the brain, including the mental mechanisms of language acquisition, comprehension, and production. Now, the term psycholinguistics is from two words. First, the Greek psycho, which means mind, and then the Latin word lingua, which means language. The term psycholinguists was first introduced by the American psycholinguist Jacob Robert Cantor in his 1936 book An Objective Psychology of Grammar. Then the term was popularized by his student Nicholas Henry Franco in his 1946 article Language and Psycholinguistics. In 1951, an influential seminar was organized at Cornell University, and after that, psycholinguistics was established as an academic discipline. Now, here are some of the definitions of psycholinguistics by prominent linguists. The first is Alan Gurnham. In his book Psycholinguistics Central Topics, he says psycholinguistics is the study of the mental mechanism that make it possible for people to use language. The second one is William O'Grady in his book Contemporary Linguistics. He says psycholinguistics is the study of how word meaning, sentence meaning, and discourse meaning are computed and represented in the mind. Number third is David Carroll in his book Psychology of Language. He claims that psycholinguistics is based on two main questions. Number first is what kind of knowledge do we need for the use of language? Number second is what cognitive processes are involved in the use of language. Okay, now we will discuss some of the main topics that we study in psycholinguistics. Actually, psycholinguistics is a vast field that covers a wide range of topics related to language acquisition, comprehension, and production. Some of the main topics that we study in psycholinguistics include: number first, language acquisition. How do children learn language? What factors influence language learning, such as exposure, social interaction, and cognitive processing? Number second is language processing. What are the cognitive processes involved in understanding language, such as parsing and interpretation? How do people use context and prior knowledge to comprehend language? Number third is language production. How do people generate language, such as speech and writing? What are the cognitive and motor processes involved in produce language? Number four is language disorders. How do language disorders such as aphasia, dyslexia, and stuttering affect language processing and production? How can we diagnose and treat these disorders? Number fifth is bilingualism. What are the cognitive and social processes involved in bilingualism? How do bilingual people manage two languages in their everyday communication? Number six is discourse analysis. How do people organize and structure language in conversations and other communicative contexts? What are the social and cultural factors that influence discourse. Number 7 is language and thought. How does language shape our thinking and perception of the world? What are the cross-cultural differences in the way people use language and represent and understand the world? These are just some of the main topics that psycholinguistics covers. The field is constantly evolving and expanding as new research and technologies emerge to study language and cognition. Okay, thanks for watching the video and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.